Alright, my name is Hunter Wagner. We're going to be doing a speech today for my Comm 101 class about the culture of reptiles, and I have Mochi here. These are my note cards. There's one. There's two. And there's three. So thank you for everyone coming today. I'm going to be doing the culture on reptiles. This is my family and friends.
Hi.
So I'm going to start off with a fun fact. Did you guys know that there's 8,000 species spread across the planet, excluding Antarctica? And you can also, these reptiles right here can regulate their scent by sticking out their tongue, and they can regulate their temperature that way. So I want to talk about three main crucial points. First one is the evolution, where it all started before we were even in play. The second one is going to be the characteristics and the benefits of having a reptile as a companion. So the first one, I'm going to be talking about the evolution and where it all started. So this started 350 million years ago in the Carboniferous period. During this period, the first reptile was actually recorded 200 million years later. And it was recorded for a Himalomeus, which is a very long kind of lizard characteristics. It has a narrow head, very fast moving, and they actually were only strictly on a diet of insects. There was no meat or anything like that. So since there's 8,000 reptiles spread across the planet, they had to narrow it down to 6 categories, which is crocodiles, alligators, lizards, snakes, turtles, and tortoises. The second main point I want to talk about is the characteristics that they have and how to identify the creature if it is a reptile. So I'm going to be demonstrating my little bearded dragon Mochi here. He is 4 years old, he is an adult. He is a central bearded dragon, which is one of the most common species out there. He is super tame, super docile, as you can see. He loves to sleep on me and he loves to snuggle. Super docile. I've never ever had a problem with him. So the first identification that they have is scales. So it's not really just for looks, it's actually for defense, camouflage, and they can actually retain moisture this way. It also has some aid in movement for the kind of stuff they'd be going through every day. And they are also cold-blooded, 4-legged vertebrates, which means that it's very crucial to have very high temperatures or high humidities for these little guys. They definitely need UVB lights and they need heat lamps. If you have one or the other and you're missing one, this can actually stunt their growth. So the third main point is that they're actually egg-laying oviparous creatures, which means that they can actually, as a fun fact, reproduce asexually. So they don't have the same kind of reproduction organs that we have, so not including his species, they can just have babies just like that. And the third most important main point is how to take care of them and why they're amazing pets. So the most crucial one is they're very low maintenance, but they really need the proper care. Their diet consists of veggies, fruits, insects, and they also have rats and mice for snakes, of course. And they also need the proper substrate. So if they're not able to get the correct substrate, they can actually die from impaction, and you don't want to wake up and have your little one being a little stiff. So there's substrates out there. There's a sand substrate that you're not allowed to have that can really cause impaction. There's a lot of recordings on the internet about that, so it's very crucial. You cannot put them in enclosures that are too small because this will actually stunt their growth. And you can't you can't feed them every day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, and they're actually super fun and tame. If you have allergies to furry friends like I do, I am allergic to dogs and cats. And he's super playful, but it's also super tame. It's super easy to clean up after them because they are housed in an enclosure. So, for example, for Mochi, I actually have a bioactive terrarium for him. So, that consists of a garden of herbs and aloe vera. I have 2 soils. One is succulent on the top, and the bottom is actually vegetable and plants to keep the humidity. I also have a kingdom of roly-polies, so they can actually clean up after him, so I don't have to clean up his feces.
Oh.
And you can also take them out to the store and they can't kick you out. You can have the snake wrapped around your neck, they can't kick you out. You can have him on your shoulder, and they actually sell leashes at PetSmart and the reptile store if you want to take them out. So this little guy has a huge impact on my life, and thank you guys for coming and listening out my key points that I have, and I hope you guys have a little companion we can welcome to the family.